EJ always. We rock with you long ways all day. Representing that wave gang. And y'all all know what's that wave thing.
Quit playing. Subscribe. I know it's different. Man, also follow me on Twitter and IG at EJ_always. Y'all come back now. Now, it's your Uncle EJ Always, your mother's brother and your grandmother's good-looking son, and your grandmother's good-looking son. And it comes to my attention, or it came to my attention, that some folks just don't know when that some folks just don't know when. Well, let's put it this way: some folks don't know when to sit down and shut up. They don't know when to sit down and shut up. So I'm gonna logically explain my position. While John Real and Pretty Money were off doing other things, business endeavors, way above the level of what any of you niggas do, I was holding this shit down. Me and King and a couple of other folks. So when somebody comes out and says, fuck WAVEGANG, or that we're protecting Chris unbiased, I kind of take a personal offense to that, because one, I've been the motherfucker out here representing WAVEGANG while my niggas was on a little bit of a hiatus, right? So I also take offense because the same people who with all their due diligence are trying to say that we're protecting Chris unbiased because we haven't blogged on him, even though John's done blogs on him, and Chris, I believe also Pretty Money's done blogs on him, and they'll smoke him with wire. Check his channel, probably a blog or two on him on there as well. But since we haven't blogged about the so-called new information that y'all have, that we're protecting Chris. Again, I don't know fucking Chris. And again, it comes off as a little disheartening, Mr. Detroit. And the reason why is because for all this bullshit you're saying about us protecting him, if y'all were so immersed in getting him out the culture, you've DM'd me before. We've talked back and forth for a while now. Is that what you did? Or did you go off and do a blog? Here's what I do know. Here's what I do know. All you goofy dweebs out there, all you goofy dweebs who are out there on Battle Truth's nutsack, trying to use his stupid ass for views, you got caught with your hand in the proverbial cookie jar. What is that, EJ? You got caught trying to align yourself with someone who was already a statutory rapist before we said anything else. Because Drama House, Deleted Game, Jihad, all these type of people have been saying these things. It's already on record. It's already on fact. Isn't there another little pipsqueak ass motherfucker who's always talking about do your own independent research? But while he's telling you to do your own independent research, this YouTube conspiracy theorist channel watching dumbass doesn't do his own independent research on the motherfucker he's on the show with. So how much research do you do? How many of those old videos or any of the innuendo going around R. Kelly's did you really do, sir? I suffice to say that you really didn't give a damn because you thought it would get you lit because you were on the show with it. And to all you other clowns who are out here saying the Wave's name, say my motherfucking name, bro. Say it specifically. Say it specifically. Because what you do not want me to do is to have a reason to turn on this motherfucking camera and fry you dweeb ass niggas. To fry you dumbass little dudes who never got a chance to sit at the cool table, who are now crying because you couldn't get the same push that we all got. Here's the thing, bro. You might have some people out here that accept you or put up with you, but you never had any swag, dog. You don't have any swag, bro. Right? You don't have any swag. The shit you do, you're doing the shit that John Real and Pretty Money used to do. They used to have that late night lit with the Real Money podcast. You're on that wave now, sir. That's where your entire fucking audience comes from. That used to be Real Money podcast. And then when John Real and Pretty Money stopped doing that, you became the late night guy. Right? But here's the thing, because I don't think you're a racist. You're prejudiced, but you don't have any power over anybody to really control what the fuck black people do. Right? But here's the thing. Your mentality, right? Even with black folks, when we call people Uncle Toms and Sambos and stuff like that, it's because of the mentality of the person, not the color of the person, right? DME. So when you got people in the BRC who are accusing you of being a racist, it's not because of your Iraqi background or your other background. It's because of the mentality that you project. The mentality that you project is that you are a 65-year-old white man, conservative white man, right? And I got no problem with conservative because I'm conservative on some shit, liberal on some shit. I'm an independent. I choose to vote with whoever I feel like has the best case at the time. Sorry, I'm a free thinker. But here's what I notice about you, Mr. of Iraqi descent, but come off like a middle-aged white man. There are people that come over here and bring their culture and do not try to assimilate themselves into the American culture, right? There are plenty of Iraqi people over here that do not try to assimilate into American culture because they value their culture over this one, right? You, sir, have no home. You don't know what you want to be in, right? Because I'm sure the way you come off, you're not fully accepted by them, right? Not listening to the shit we listen to. I could be wrong. But you look like a person who's never had anywhere to fit in. And you got in, you're a little late night crowd. And I'm not going to dish your comment section because I fuck with a lot of niggas who fuck with you. A lot of niggas who fuck with you, right? But I noticed your tone. I even sent you a text message when you got into the whole nigga thing and all that. I told you how your tone comes off. When people say something about it and you're like, fuck you, what you gonna do about it? I told you how your tone comes off. The tone comes off as middle-aged white men, conservative white men, all these fucking masks, my business, my bar. Little concern for anybody outside of your fucking circle. Right, let's go further. I hadn't even lit my blunt yet. Let's think about, and I want y'all to judge for yourselves. Anytime he has a topic that's about a black battle rapper, blogger, he's fucking passionate and in it. Twerky! Or anything Twerk do use on his nutsack. He jaywalked, ran off with a deposit. So much emphasis on Twerk, right? Let Sharon do something wrong. Let Avocado do anything wrong. Let, what's the other dude's name? Next, or whatever the dude who got caught saying the funny shit, style shit with Avocado. Let them say anything. And you want to give those guys a little bit of break. You're empathetic to those guys, right? You're empathetic to the language that they use because you're using the fucking language, bro. Oh, damn, did I call you a bro? No. You're using the language. That's why you're empathetic to them, right? So people can go back and watch your vlogs and see just how much, with so much zeal and zest, that you attack Twerk and other battle rappers who ran off with deposits. Some of them rightly so. But you don't keep that same energy for Sharon and all those, right? You don't keep that same energy, bro. We can see it. I don't even have to watch your whole video. We can see it. We can see that you don't fit anywhere. You're trying to fit in. You're still at this age And I don't know whether you're older than me or not, but you can't tell me to fucking sit down, right? Because even if you're somewhere in the wheelhouse of how old I am, I'll beat a motherfucking senior up when I was a freshman. So we're not doing that. You're not gonna tell me to fucking sit down. You sit your little ass down in the corner somewhere. Dweeb, you were never at the cool table. Dweeb, what you did was pick a cool subject and blog about it and hope that people would like you. Dweeb. I wouldn't even suffice to call you a nerd because I know nerds that are fucking cool. But you're not fucking cool, bro. You're getting out of your all in your feelings. Yeah, bro. I don't think anybody can be cool that has fucking bangs. Not unless you're a girl or your name is Bangs. But we let y'all live. We let y'all live. We wasn't bothering you goofy motherfuckers. We wasn't bothering you. Nobody says your name. I wasn't bothering you, stupid. I wasn't bothering you. This is, well, what you do not want me to do is to sit up and take my wonderful time and think about what it would take to do to make you look fucking stupid. Because right now you just look a little shaky. You look a little off base, a little off kilter. Nobody wants to cancel you. Nah, stay here. Stay here. You won't do like the deaf that now that all this shit is going down. Now he's deleting messages that he sent to me or blocking me on Twitter. You scared of, bro? You scared of, bro? Problem is, a lot of y'all get comfortable in a culture that allows you to be in it. Right? You get disrespectful once you get a certain amount of subscribers. You feel like you can talk to people any kind of way. Right? But here's the thing. The same way the dudes who got picked on at school sometimes grow up and become cops so they can exercise their power over people that they never had before. You motherfuckers get enthralled by this camera. And it makes you feel like you're someone that you're not. Me, I sit down, I roll a blunt, tell a joke or two, but I just turn on my motherfucking camera. When I turn it off, I'm still this nigga. When you turn it off, DME, when you turn it off, who are you? What do you say in your circles? Because the main thing that I see is that you were aligned with a statutory rapist, even when you knew he was a statutory rapist. But you want to talk about Chris on bodies. You got 8,000 motherfucking subs, bro. Your 3-hour blogs aren't enough information on Chris on bias? What the fuck is wrong with these dudes? But somehow, we can do a live for an hour, hour and a half, bullshit most of the time of it, get really into it for about 20 minutes, or we can drop a blog that's 20 minutes long and be more effective than the shit that you've been doing in the crusade that you've been on for months. That's why you're upset. You're fucking jealous of the talent, bro. Because at the end of the day, you just turn on your shit and you just talk that goofy dweeb shit and you do anything you can for fucking content. You didn't have to say anything. You could have just been like, wow, this is crazy. What happened to Battle Truth? The same way you do everything else. You know, you could have downplayed Battle Truth shit, just like you downplay anything else that has to do with anybody of a certain ethnic persuasion. But I'm not playing the race game. I'm just calling you out on what you do, on your behavior. And if somehow this blog makes you make another blog that's 3 hours long, I'm just gonna say right now, fuck you. Does that make you feel good about yourself? It's crazy to me. No one was checking for us to do any of this shit. But now, since it's done, You're asking why we didn't do other stuff. Shouldn't you just be grateful for the fact that we did this? Can we get a fucking thank you? Huh? That somehow now the battle rap community is on to a statutory rapist, a bootleg Christian, a serial statutory rapist. You got multiple back. Me and the triangle duck, we don't talk. We ain't trying. He's ODing. He's ODing. He's ODing. He's ODing right now. Any more, sir? Okay. A serial statutory rapist. That's who y'all sided with, right? That's who y'all sided with. Do not come in the comment section talking about EJ, are you gonna interview the young lady? No, she already got interviewed. And in that interview, come on, bro. Did you see that interview? Yeah, you saw it. You was on the panel. You was on the panel. In my comment section talking about, are we gonna interview her? Why? Y'all are interviewing her. You see what I'm getting at? Y'all actually make blogs to say why we're not doing something when you could just make another blog about doing something. You could make another blog doing something, couldn't you? Instead of spending 3 hours of your life talking about WAVEGANG, you could talk about that case some more. Maybe you could get 2 more people to come on your side. Right, the problem is you wave writing, clout chasing mofos thought that the Chris Unbiased thing would project you further than it has in the VRC. And because it hasn't, you're upset. Because your name isn't buzzing, you're upset. Bitch, I don't care. I do not care. Because I know all these wonderful tools I have, the wonderful power to manifest the things I want. If I really want to run into Mr. HNIC, or are you the head Dominican in charge? He's not no nigga. John already exposed you. Like when you get in a heated situation, like DME is more nigga with you. At least when he get mad, he says nigga. It's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy how people can make a blog apologize for the word and saying they should never use it, but then have the whole SMD attitude to anybody who calls them to the carpet on it. Y'all weird, bro. And I know that word's been thrown around a lot, but I'm using it correctly. You motherfuckers are weird. No motherfucker would tell a fireman after you put out a goddamn fire, why didn't you go save the other building last week that burned down? Motherfucker, we on this building. We're on this building. Woman's getting beat up by a man. Somebody comes to save her, breaks up the fight. Bystander says, hey, why didn't you break up the fight last week? If you was there, why didn't you fucking break it up? They crazy? You gonna little old us to say something? Right? Or is it the real thing is that you feel like that the attention that we're getting, that now you want to latch on to WAVEGANG and put WAVEGANG in all your blogs? That's what's going on now? Wow, are we that lit? Are we that lit? Y'all remember those songs? We lit, yeah. Y'all mad because y'all not. That's crazy. That is crazy. And DME, you mad you're a sucker and a dweeb. That's not crazy. I would be upset with myself too. I would be upset. If I had bangs, I would be like, even if I would not have fucking bangs. Fuck. Bang, 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 bang. Like, who else? Bro, if you grab 50 random motherfuckers from the BRC and put DME Detroit in the middle of the motherfuckers, he would still stand out. Them goddamn 1997 ass, bell bottom ass jeans on and shit. You never fit in, bro. You never fit in. There was never a spot for you at the table. And somehow you think talking about the cool subjects will somehow get you accepted at that table. Somehow you thought riding the wave of the unbiased train and everything unbiased would get you a certain level in blogging. I don't know, certain level in battle rap blogging. I don't know either. Guess what? I don't fucking care. Because everything, as I said before and I shall reiterate, everything that happens on this channel relating to some information coming about somebody comes out because somebody gave it to me, not because I looked for it. But what I can see and that I don't have to look for is your prejudices, DME. That's what the culture sees in you, bro. You're not a racist. You don't have no power with nobody but whoever's in your fucking bar. And then I think you still have to share the responsibility with your brother. I mean, you don't own it by yourself. That's what they see. That's what you project, right? That's what you project. Regardless of what your ethnicity is. Herschel Walker's black too. We don't want that motherfucker either. But he comes off as a middle-aged, conservative white man. And I'm not here to stress about anybody's political views. That's another subject altogether. Because I can have that discussion too, why black people are historically black as opposed to Republican right now. And we won't get into that. But the main thing is that the people in the culture that you are, most of those people are probably liberal. And I wouldn't say a lot of them are conservative. So that's why you project that. But aren't we in the same peer group? You would think you would know that. You would think you would know that. And you know what? Deep down in your heart, you do. You do. You do. You do. And we can tell. We can tell, bro. So here's what you can do. Just like you used to hate on probably the athletes at your school who were most athletic than you, and the dudes who were taller than you and probably looked better than you, pause, you know, at your school, and were jealous of them, and they got all the cool girls and got invited to the good parties and shit. Yeah, this is that shit too, bro. This is that shit too. The same feeling. As much as things change, they stay the same. As much as things change, they stay the same, and y'all are still dweebs, and you'll be a dweeb until the day you die. I'm sorry, I can't pick these stations. No matter how much money you get, no matter how well you do at blogging, no matter how good your bar does, no matter how good Nene is, shout out to Nene. You, sir.
EJ, always. EJ, always. EJ, always. EJ, always. EJ, always. Representing that wave gang. EJ, always. EJ, always. EJ, always.
You would now rock away.
DJ Ladybug.
On the ones and twos, and just call me Monty on everything. Y'all know what it is.